Hi, everyone. My name's Carson, and I'm Levitate's Product Operations Manager. Today, I'll be going over some of our new product updates and releases for the month of September. First and foremost, we've made a lot of improvements to our donation systems and donation boards. The first is a new filter that I'm going to show you in the donation board itself. So when you go to filter through date range, you can now search by first donations only. So this will show all of the first donations from your donors listed on the donor board and is just an updated way to reach out based on donation status and to really target those folks that have just donated for the first time. So you'll click right here and it'll show everyone's first donations and order it by date. Next on the donations board is another exciting update. Many nonprofits and organizations benefit directly from in-kind or cashless, non-monetary donations like volunteer hours, donations of goods, and even donations of professional services. This is something that can now be logged on the Levitate donation board. And to do so, you can either click Add Donation and create it manually by selecting this as an in-kind donation. So I'm going to add myself just to show you all what that looks like. And then because it is an in-kind donation, it will default to 0 for the donation amount. You'll enter volunteer time or whatever they've given. You can associate it with a campaign and add a donation date. And you can even tag them through the donation board if you'd like to categorize them further. But when you add that, it shows the in-kind donation amount is 0, but then it shows the description that gives you a little more information on what exactly was donated here. Finally, Levitate uses lead parsers to pull in contact information received from an email, like a submission to your website or a lead from a lead service that you pay for. We've now made it that if a form email like this contains donation data, so like a receipt from PayPal or Stripe, that information will automatically populate onto the donation board if you have it turned on. So along with the donation data, the donation amount, the donation date, that kind of information, it'll also pull in the contact data and create a new contact if it's not already a contact in Levitate. But it's a really exciting jump here because it's connecting payments and donations directly to Levitate through our classic lead parser technology that really enables folks to get in touch with contacts really fast. And for the most part, when a lead comes through with that donation data, it'll pull in almost instantly to Levitate so you can reach out as soon as possible. Next, we have a really highly requested feature that has finally rolled out. With the help of your success specialist or our support team, you can now have a set font and font size. So when you go to create an email or edit an existing email, that font will populate immediately. The next update is for text campaign drafts. Previously, you could just go to text campaigns, create a campaign, and send it out immediately. You couldn't draft it up and wait for later to send it out unless you queued it up and went back and edited it. It was kind of a pain. So now we've created the ability to save a draft of a text campaign so you can share it with other users on your account or wait until later to send out that text campaign. Next, we have a really awesome usability feature. We know how often that folks like to export their email reporting information, and now that can be done in bulk. So when you visit reporting in Levitate and choose email report, you can go through and manually select all of the different email sends that you'd like to export into a CSV report to have all that data in one spot. So when you select these and choose Export Report, it'll export it to a CSV and also email you a copy. Next, I have a few updates about our integrations. The first is with ServiceTitan for our home service customers. When you're using ServiceTitan, you can now pull in membership information like the membership itself, as well as membership types, and as tags and key facts to Levitate through the integration itself. Similarly, with Hawksoft, we've added a new tag capability. If a contact that is pulled from Hawksoft has a policy that is pending cancellation, the pending cancellation tag can be added to that contact and through the Levitate sync, and that can be turned on in the Hawksoft settings by your success specialist or our support team. Next, I have another usability update for our event registration. A few months ago, we released the ability to clone all surveys and events, but that left out out the ability to clone past events. Now you're able to go to events that have already happened and clone those just like you would any other event. And finally, today, this update goes hand in hand with all of the updates we've been giving to Google reviews and testimonial posts through social media. When you go to a draft for a social media testimonial post, you're now able to schedule that for another user and not just yourself. So if you have a user that you'd like to schedule it on behalf for Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, you're able to do that through the draft post itself. And that's all I have for today. We have a lot more exciting releases coming for October, so keep your eyes peeled. Like and subscribe to this channel so you can keep up to date on all of the new releases for Levitate. Thanks, y'all.